We're in the vlog. Yeah, kiss the camera. Come on. Our first destination is hidden in the mountains. And apparently, lore has it that a woman who was having visions found this place. So we're gonna go see where Mother Mary lived after the death of Jesus Christ. Now, after all of those visions were happening by that woman, the Vatican set off on a quest. And they're like, we are gonna find the house of Mother Mary. So for 10 years, from 1881 to 1891, they went on a quest and they hunted deep in these mountains until they found the house right here.
While Ephesus undoubtedly is a star attraction in this area, the rich history doesn't end there. Hidden in this landscape is a fascinating mix of religious sites that often get overshadowed but are incredibly significant and deserve their own video. Whether you believe in religion or not, this place holds a deep meaning for nearly 4.5 billion people in the world, those who follow the Christian and Muslim faiths. What's even more intriguing is the stark contrast here, the ancient pagan worship and early monotheistic religions side by side. From the ruins of the Temple of Artemis, a masterpiece of pagan devotion and one of the 7 wonders of the ancient world, to the sacred sites tied to Saint Mary, aka Maryam, and John the Baptist, aka Prophet Yahya. This place is a meeting point of spiritual histories. And here's something more remarkable. Maryam, or Saint Mary, is not only revered in Christianity, especially in Catholicism, but she's also the only woman mentioned by name in the Quran. Both faiths hold her in the highest regard, making her a unique symbol of connection in a world that often focuses on division. Now, I'm not diving into why these two faiths sometimes clash. That's way too political for me. But if we really want to appreciate the richness of history, we need to explore these sites and see how the faith that seems so different actually shares the same roots.
So this is where we know that Mary lived in her last days. And we know that from a bunch of stuff that was found down in Ephesus. But let's go photobomb this photo as I show you the outside of this house.
Lore has it that after Jesus died, the apostles had Mary deep in the mountains near Ephesus, where she could both be safe and they could take care of her. And this is the alleged house that they built for her.
I mean, it's the perfect size for a house. Way to go, Mommy Mary. Because it's a sacred place, we can't take photos and videos inside. So I'm gonna go look, and you're gonna enjoy my voiceover after I go look. Okay, now inside is a very small, very quaint house. There's enough for a little bed and a little kitchen. What we saw today, though, was a lot of room for prayer and for study. There was a couple of people in there studying some sort of literature. Over here, we can light candles, say prayers.
Lighting a candle here at St. Mary's house is a quiet moment of reflection, a symbol of hope, prayer, and serenity amidst a chaotic world.
Inside, I'm gonna try to find a photo of this on the internet. There's a graffiti on the wall covered by some plastic. And I kinda wanna know the history behind that, like who left that there, what left it there.
The image inside the house depicts a drawing of the bedridden nun who experienced visions, revealing the location of the sacred site.
And one of the things I think that's cool about the lore of Mommy Mary is some people think that she didn't die. They think that she was magically ascended to the skies. Other people think she died and was buried here. So we don't know really what happened to her. She's not around to defend herself. So, yeah, magic. Where else can we go here? Oh, look at that. That's really pretty. Now I'm finding this a fascinating contrast to my time in Egypt when it was like 35 degrees. Here we have the magical fountain.
This tiny fountain is believed to have holy water, with visitors stopping to drink or collect it as a blessing, whether it's for faith, healing, or just a much needed refresh on a super hot day.
This whole area is surrounded by mountain springs. And now check out this. So a lot of people think Mommy Mary's magical. So they write down wishes and hopes and dreams. The first Make-A-Wish Foundation is here. And lore has it that if you write a wish down on a piece of paper, it'll come true. Let's go see if we can read some of these. Maybe in a language I know.
The intersection of cultures truly hits you at the wishing well, where prayers, hopes, and dreams from people of all faiths and backgrounds all over the world weave together into a beautiful tapestry of humanity.
Okay, now when the Byzantines were here, they built a church right here. And in the middle, you can see a bathtub in the shape of the Byzantine baptismal. So the water that they filled this tub up with, you can see running from these clay pipes. So that's cool. We're gonna see so much cool stuff today. I'm so excited. Oh, things, we're back in the Roman Empire, you guys. Doggy, come here. Come here. I would like you to be in my vlog. Come here. I want to interview you. Hi. How are you? How's it going? Are you going on a trip? Okay.
Okay, well, the doggy wasn't having it. So let's take a trip to our next site, the ancient Temple of Artemis.
Okay, so we're standing at one of the 7 wonders of the ancient world. This is the temple. This is the Temple of Artemis. Now, it was built in 600 BC. It was 110 meters long, 55 meters wide, built in that golden ratio, perfect structure. Now, Artemis was the god of everything, of protection, of love, of safety. And for many, many years, the Lydians and the Greeks worshiped this god. Well, shortly after the temple was built, someone decided that he didn't like Artemis and he just wanted to go burn it to the floor. As you can see, it's built in, well, it was built in marble. Temple of Artemis was built in marble. So many marble structures just celebrating in the sky, except for the roof. So what he did, he took fire to the roof and the roof erupted in fire. And what happens when fire and marble get close together and marble heats up? Explosion. So the temple exploded. After that, people were wondering, why should we really worship Artemis if she can't protect herself? Now the statues to Artemis that stood right here, right over here, were taken all the way to the city of Ephesus and buried. They didn't want to lose their beloved queen, god, ruler, whatever. So then after that, Artemis kind of lost power because her temple burnt down. Well, that was around the same time whenever St. John was doing his thing, floating in a boat, talking about Jesus. So what he ended up doing was coming over here, reusing the marble that had exploded from the Temple of Artemis, one of the 7 wonders of the ancient world. And over here, he built his basilica, his first church. And then after a while, he wasn't very much liked. He went over to an island, wrote a book. And then whenever he died, he was buried here. So it's kind of cool that this is like the place of one of the strongest, most powerful gods of the ancient world. And then we have a saint that was buried here. Now, where is all the marble? Like, we saw all the marble from Ephesus, like in a bunch of different places. It was taken to the castle and to the mosque. So what was once a pagan god now is currently the structure for both protection and then for other stuff. I think it's amazing that we're able to see yet another wonder of the ancient world. Just think, 600 BC, you guys. There was no internet here. We can see one of the pieces with the cross on it, probably a piece from the old basilica. There's some little dogs playing around. This is incredible. How cool. I've seen 3 of the ancient wonders. So, hi! Over here we see more of the temple. So it would have expanded all the way from over there to all the way back here. That's a big explosion. Hi. Oh, dude, you almost got stepped on. Don't let me step on you. This cat is very brave. Get out of my foot. Move, cat.